Welcome to Yoga with Subhash. In this segment, we will be practicing 3 rounds of Sun Salutation, Surya Namaskar practice. And in the second round, we will integrate the practice of the lizard pose, uttana-pristhasana in Sanskrit. So let's get started. Let's come to a standing position close to the top of the mat. Bring the feet together or just slightly apart but parallel to each other. As you exhale, bring the palms together in the prayer position. As you inhale, stretch the arms in front. Slowly begin to raise them up. Try to pull the hands up toward the ceiling and then push the arms back behind the ears. Look up if you comfortably can. As you exhale, begin to bend forward. Keep the arms against the ears. In your final position, drop the hands so you can try to get close to the toes. Now bend the knees, place the palms alongside the feet on the floor. Bring the left foot all the way back. Try to slide it back and then place the left knee down. Lower the buttocks down but lift the chest and chin up. As you exhale, bring the right foot back. Join the feet together. Lift the buttocks up toward the ceiling. Try to press the heels closer to the floor behind you. And look at your feet. This is the downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And now bring the knees down, chest and chin to the floor. This is called the Astanga Mudra, 8 limbs on the floor. Buttocks lifted up slightly. Now release the abdomen down, lift the head up, chest up, and let's lift the palms off the floor as well. We'll try to use the upper body strength to lift the chest up higher if you can. Now place the palms back down on the floor, push with the palms, get back up to the downward facing dog. Again, the buttocks are lifted up, heels pushed backwards. Lift the head up, bring the left foot forward. Try to bring the foot all the way up between the palms. Place the right knee down on the floor, lower the buttocks down, lift the chest up. And as you exhale, bring the right foot also forward. Again, feet together or just slightly apart but parallel. We're going to stretch the legs straight and then bend over into the Uttanasana, standing forward bending stretch. And now stretch the arms all the way in front against the ears. The body is in the shape of the letter L. And then begin to stretch up as you inhale. Again, pull the hands up, push the arms back behind the ears. And as you exhale, straighten the body and then slowly release the hands down. And relax now for a few moments. Let's get ready for the second round. Exhale, bring the palms together. Inhale, stretch the arms out to the side this time, stretch up and back. So pull the hands up toward the ceiling and to elongate the body, press the feet very firmly into the ground. Press the thighs forward and pulling the hands up toward the ceiling, push the arms behind the ears. Deepen the stretch if it's comfortable. As you exhale, begin to bend forward. This time while you bend forward, bring the hands behind your back. Interlock the fingers behind you. Try to pull the hands up toward the ceiling when you inhale. And see if you feel comfortable. Drop the chest when you exhale. So the intention is to close the gap between the chest and the thighs, but only if it's comfortable. And now bend the knees, palms alongside the feet on the floor, right foot back. Now this is where we'll practice what's called the lizard pose, uttana-pristhasana in Sanskrit. Come into the lunge position with the right leg straight. So try to push the heel back, If keeping the leg straight becomes uncomfortable, feel free to bring the knee down to the floor. Slide the left foot slightly out to the side towards the edge of the mat. Place both the hands on the inside of the left foot. And now begin to walk your hands out in front so that the elbows and the forearms are on the floor. And then make a gentle effort to drop the forehead down. So eventually the forehead may be resting on the floor or close to the floor. And again, try to stay at a level that's comfortable. And now slowly lift the head up and begin to walk your hands back. And again, slide the foot slightly back into the original spot. This time you're going to wrap the left arm from under the left thigh and place the palm of left hand on the outside of the left foot. This is where we will practice what's called the flying lizard. So try to lower the chest down and pressing with the left palm, raise the right arm up and bring it to the horizontal position in line with the right shoulder. And then pressing firmly with the left foot, bring the left arm also out to the side and drop the chest as much as you can and raise the arms up as much as you comfortably can. And again, maintain this position for an extra breath or two if it's comfortable, otherwise come down. Place the knee down. Once again, bring the arm out and place it on the outside. And then slowly bring the left foot back. Go into the downward facing dog. Here the buttocks are lifted up. Heels are pushed down. And you're trying to push the thighs backwards. When you push the thighs back, the armpits flatten out. And you may be able to drop the forehead down a little. And now bring the knees to the floor and then push the buttocks back all the way down to the heels or close to the heels. This is the Balasana or the child pose. And to deepen the stretch, start walking your hands out in front, away from you, while you're still pushing the buttocks backwards. Now keeping the hands where they are, slide the body forward to get into the Bhujangasana or the Cobra Pose. In this pose, the elbows are bent, chest is right between the palms, elbows are very close to the body. Chest is up, but the navel is still making contact with the floor. Shoulders are rolled back. Stay there for an extra breath. And once again, push with the palms to go back to the downward facing dog. Looking at your feet, lifting the buttocks up and pressing the heels down close to the floor. Now lift the head up. This time bring the right foot forward all the way up between the palms. And once again, from here we will practice the lizard pose, the uttana-pristhasana. Once again, slide the right foot to the outside toward the edge of the mat. Place both the hands on the inside. Keep the left leg straight if possible. If not, place the left knee down to the floor. And now, start walking your hands out in front and then try to position the elbow and the forearms on the floor. And at this point, see if you can try and position the forehead also either on the floor or close to the floor. So drop the chest down, drop the forehead down, and feel that stretch in the inner thigh and the right hip area. Now lift the head up, walk your hands back. Bring the right foot slightly further in. Bring the arm from under the right thigh and position the right hand on the outside of the right foot. Once again, the left leg is either straight with the heel pushed back. If that becomes uncomfortable, feel free to place the knee down to the floor. And again, we will practice what's called the flying lizard. So pressing with the right foot and the right hand, lift the left arm up, bring it out horizontal in line with the shoulders. And now pressing the right foot further down, Raise the right arm up and bring that arm horizontal. Drop the chest and the forehead as much as you comfortably can so you can bring the arms out and lift them up high. So let's bring the arms down. Once again, bring the arm out and then position it on the outside of the right foot. Lift the back heel up. Bring the left foot forward. This time bring the legs straight into what's called the Uttanasana, standing forward bending stretch. Legs are straight, you're bending over, trying to bring the chest down, bring the hands down close to the toes. And now with the next inhalation, bring the arms out to the side, slowly stretch up. Look up as you try and stretch back. And then finally, as you exhale, straighten the body up and then release the arms down. And relax for a few moments now. And now let's get ready for the final round. So once again, feet together or just slightly apart, parallel to each other. As you exhale, palms together. As you inhale, bring the arms out in front, stretch them all the way up. Pull the hands up and push the arms back behind the ears. As you exhale, slowly begin to bend forward. Keep the arms against the ears. In the final position, drop the hands so you can get close to the toes. Now bend the knees. Place the palms alongside the feet on the floor. Toes and fingertips aligned. Bring the left foot back. This time we'll keep the left leg very straight. So try to push the heel back. Lift the thigh up slightly to straighten the leg. Drop the buttocks down but lift the chest up. And now bring the right foot back. We'll get into the position called the plank position. In the plank position, the heels, buttocks and the shoulders are in a straight line. Shoulders are vertically positioned above the hands. The whole body in a straight line. And now bring the knees, chest and chin down to the floor. Once again, the buttocks are lifted up. And now release the abdomen down. And slowly, as you lift the head up, chest up, this time we'll stretch the elbows straight. And then try to get into this pose called the upward facing dog. The shoulders are positioned vertically above the hands. Thighs are pressing down. Toes are pointing back. With the tops of the feet flat on the ground, if you feel comfortable, try to push with the top of the feet and lift the knees off the floor to get into the upward facing dog. When you lift the knees up, still try to press the thighs down toward the floor. Chest lifted up. And now once again push again with the palms. This time get back to the downward facing dog. Buttocks lifted up. Heels are pressed downwards. Lift the head up, bring the left foot forward. Again try to bring the foot all the way up between the palms. We'll keep the right leg very straight behind. Pushing the heel back, lifting the thigh up slightly, dropping the buttocks down, and then lifting the chest up. And now slowly bring the right foot also forward, feet together, and then we'll stretch the legs straight. Knees are straight, bending over into the Uttanasana. Slowly, as you inhale, bring the arms against the ears, L shape, and then slowly begin to stretch up, stretch back, try to pull the hands up, push the arms back behind the ears. And as you exhale, straighten the body up, and finally release the hands, and then relaxed position.